Hello and welcome to your reset reflections. I just wanted to take a moment to thank each of you who has been sharing their experience of listening to the reflections as you take a moment to pause and apply the reflection or the aspect of the reflection that resonates with you. It's been wonderful to hear that you've also been taking time to listen to them more than once, and being curious about how each time you listen, you hear something different or something pops out at you and resonates with you for where you are at the moment you are listening. And I think one of the beauties of the growth process is being present to curiosity from moment to moment. And eventually I will be doing a reflection on curiosity, but today I will be doing a reflection on the act of giving. It is the season of giving, and in a sense, all year long we are in a season of giving, but it's highlighted right now. And when we gift someone something, or when we gift a present, we're often thinking of purchasing something, going to a store, going online, and providing someone with a gift. But that's not the direction I'm going with this one. Nothing wrong with receiving a lovely package and opening it up and the wrapping paper and the ribbons and all of that. There is a beauty to that as well. But I'm taking it in another direction because I think during the holiday season, we often find ourselves returning to families of origin, spending more time with family members, and returning to places we grew up in, or perhaps we can't get back to our loved ones, or we're separated from them because of life choices. And this can store up so many different memories, different emotions, different thoughts, and it can be a period of great joy and celebration, mixed with all sorts of other emotions, from sadness to melancholy to loneliness. And so the holiday time, as much as it is sold as this moment where we're supposed to feel great joy, it doesn't necessarily mean that we will. And sometimes we experience a mixture of emotions, and that's okay too. So wherever you are, as you begin to navigate this holiday season, whatever you may celebrate or not celebrate, I hope you find what I share with you today in this reflection useful and supportive. And as always, feel free to reach out and share at any time. So, often in relationships, we're very much focused in daily life on doing. And we need to go about doing things in our lives, but often being so focused on the doing and the busyness that comes with doing, we can easily forget how beautiful it is to gift oneself as well as others the simple presence of being. We can truly be with others, and it can be a wonderful, enriching, fulfilling, loving experience. So one of the things to distinguish in your gifting is whether it's providing you something to do with someone, and can you infuse whatever you will be doing together with a full presence of being. So the being is infusing the doing. So one of the gifts to gift others is presence. Not the presence in English spelt with the T, but the presence spelt with the C-E. The gift of your presence. And sometimes we are present physically in person, and sometimes we are not. But when we are able to be fully present with ourselves, we then can be fully present with others, whether it be one of our children, one of our loved ones, a dear friend, a family member, whoever it may be for you. It could be simply a stranger on the street, and you simply smile. You take a moment to recognize their humanity. In the hustle and bustle of life, we easily don't stop and notice those who we are surrounded by, knowing them or not knowing them. And one must always keep in mind, obviously, what is culturally appropriate for your location. I'm located in Italy, and one of the things I love about going to the market to buy my fruits and vegetables when I go in the early morning is I'm often surrounded by elderly people. And there is this beauty in just being present with one another. The smile, taking a moment to hold the door, taking a moment to move aside on the sidewalk, or simply saying, "Please go before me in line. I have so much more to pay for than you do." That kind gesture of just simply recognizing that there's another human being in your presence. So you can take that and apply it to the outside world, even in work. You answer the phone, who you're speaking to on the other side of the phone, the other end of the line, standing in line at the airport, taking a taxi, staying in a line at the checkout, if it's not an automatic checkout. In any situation where there's another human being present, just taking a moment to recognize that they are there. And the beauty and a gift of gifting a smile, gifting a nod of the head, gifting a kind gesture. Now, sometimes when we are in the presence of people, especially those we're interacting with, and sometimes they're family members or people we don't choose to spend our holiday with, but happen to be present at a gathering, there's a wonderful gift we can give ourselves, as well as those we're spending time with, and that's the gift of the pause. It's so easy to get reactivated, especially in relationships that have history. And when we get emotional, when we get charged with thoughts, it's easy to become very reactive. But when we're present to our experience, we're present to I'm experiencing an emotional charge or a thought charge, and when we can give ourselves the gift of the pause. Just take a moment to recognize what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and allowing the charged energy to release for a moment. And sometimes the pause means removing yourself from the space, the shared space. Take a breather. Really pause and reflect on how would I like to respond, and is a response necessary? Another gift could be the gift of silence. Taking a moment to pause during your day. Even right now, if you wanted, you could hit the pause button and sit with something that's resonated with you. In the hustle and bustle of the season, and maybe travel's involved, just taking a moment to stop, look around, and savor the present moment. Listen to your thoughts, the noise in the head, the noise outside in the world, and remembering that you can focus on the noise, whether it's within or without, and then take a moment to shift your focus on the silence that's always there behind the noise. It is a wonderful aspect of relationship with self and with others when you are able to be in silence with one another. It's not a silence that creates discomfort, but it's a silence that enriches, that comes simply from being with one another. And the holiday time is an opportunity to put that into practice, because often school's out, there may be a break from work, so you can create moments to sit and soak and steep like a tea bag in boiling water. Steep in the silence. It's so regenerative. It's life-giving. And if it's new for you, you'll want to try it out in little bite-sized nuggets. Maybe you'll try for a minute. And then eventually when a minute becomes comfortable, maybe you'll go to 2. And you can intentionally set moments during the day when you decide, I'm going to practice the pause, to simply be in silence, to presence myself to the moment, so that when I am with others, I can put this into practice as well. Another gift that's wonderful is shared experiences. And that could simply look like deciding I'm going to gift you an hour a week to take a walk together. And whether we use that time to share what's going on in our lives, to share a meal, to sit in silence, but to simply be with one another. It's so enriching and very underrated these days. To gift each other and ourselves moments in time, a shared space filled with love, warmth, and kindness, providing each other with a great deal of support, providing each other with a moment where we let the other person know that we see them, that they matter, that they are important to us. And sometimes we express it through words, sometimes we express it through touch, sometimes we express it through our eyes and a gaze. However you feel comfortable expressing to another person that they're seen and they're heard and they're appreciated and they're loved. No expectations present. Gifting of yourself, being with others. If you enjoyed listening to this reflection, please reach out and share with me what resonated. Hit a like or follow so more people may discover these reflections. I wish you a beautiful holiday season, no matter where you are and no matter what is unfolding for you in your life.